Oh, hey, sorry. Okay, so Maplewood kids, parents, friends, enemies, frenemies, all of you. Today, art class is starting. Gonna be teaching from my living room, or my kitchen, maybe my basement. Haven't figured it out yet. This is all just a work in progress. But here's what I need you to know. I'm excited to get started on this new weird journey with you guys because I think you guys are going to enjoy doing art from home, and I think that I'm really going to miss like not seeing you guys every day. It's fun for me to be a teacher and to have all you kids in my classroom and to learn about you guys and enjoy the experience of doing art together. So sorry we're going to miss out on that. But we're going to try this as best we can to make it work. And hopefully you guys have some fun along the way and learn some stuff, I guess. All right, so here's what we got. First, I'm going to give you guys some videos, just introductions on how to use the Sketchbook app on your iPad. Hopefully you have all downloaded it already. If you haven't, go to self-service, download that thing. Then you're going to use it. Gonna give you some intros, and then starting next week I'm gonna give you more of assignments and stuff. If you are a younger kid, kindergarten, first, second, then I would suggest doing just the younger video, okay? If you're a third, fourth, fifth, I might suggest doing both videos. The younger kid video might not take you that long, but it's a good introduction to the tools you have on the iPad. And then try the harder one, because that'll be fun. Alright. Alert! Alert! So I just watched the whole video, and I needed to give you some advice from the very start. If I'm going too fast, pause the video. Seriously. You don't have to get flustered or worried. Just pause the video, or watch the video all the way through, and then go back and do your artwork. Okay? Cool? Alright, so once you've downloaded the Sketchbook app, you can see I clicked on mine. You can see my background with my adorable family, my wife, my son, my daughter. Then I open up the app. Inside the app, you can see you've got this tool here. If you click on it and drag it to the corner, I think it's more out of your way. I like shrinking my paper down so it's not the full size of the screen. You can see I've got some gray around. I click on that marker at the top and I've got choices for different markers. I click on that circle of color and I can change my color. If you drag the color inside of that diamond to the top or bottom, you've got black. If you drag around the circle, you can pick blue, purple, red, orange, green, whatever color you want. You gotta start with black though. And I started with the marker, and now I'm gonna start drawing. I did a rainbow line. Kind of did it off to the side of my paper so that it wasn't right in the middle. We're going to be drawing a toucan who needs a really big beak like this. Kind of looks like a long banana, and then there's the bottom part of his beak. Alright, I want to show you these top buttons. Near the top of your screen, you've got a back and a forward. If you make a mistake, don't cry! Just use the back button and get rid of that last step you did. Down here near the bottom, I'm going to make an oval shape for a wing. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to make a circle for his eye right next to his beak. Underneath, I'm going to just complete his body with kind of like a U-shaped line and a rectangle-shaped tail feather. Under his body, I'm going to use kind of like a W with a zigzag to make 1 foot, 2 foot on my toucan. Next up, I'm going to work on his eye a little bit. To do that, I used my fingers, 2 fingers, and zoom in with a pinch of my fingers. That might take a little practice, but when you get a little closer like this, it's easier to do fine details. Drawing the eye, making it super detailed. I'm giving him just a little spot of white inside of his eye so it looks like a flash coming off the camera. Then I use my fingers, 2 fingers, and spread them apart to make it zoom out. Next up, I made a big C shape around his eye because there's yellow inside of there later. A stripe on his beak. Now check this out. I'm going to switch to brown. I went to the color up in the top corner and I went to an orange, but I don't want orange. So inside of the diamond, I drag my color over to the middle-ish to get a brown. I'm going to use that brown to draw the stick that he's standing on. So I'm going to start with kind of like a zigzag underneath his feet, and then I'm going to take it all the way over to the side of the paper. That might have been challenging. It's okay. Use the back arrow if you mess up. I'm going to zoom in again and use my brown, same brown, to color in the stick or the branch that he's standing on. With it zoomed in, it's so much easier to color things in like this. Does anybody else see a toucan and immediately think of Fruit Loops and Toucan Sam? Yeah, me too. Alright, so here's where it's going to get a little more challenging, but these steps are going to be really fun for other things that we can do with this app. So I'm going to Safari, I'm searching Cartoon Jungle. Alright, here's my choices. I'm going to go to Images and find one that I like. You pick whatever one you want, I do not care. Here's the one I like. I'm going to hold down on the button, and I think one of your options is like add it to photos. Click on that. Now it's saved in your photo library. Perfect. Alright, let's talk a little bit about screen orientation. If you spin your screen, that menu bar that was at the top there are more options. So take a look. There's more options up there. This one's important, the 3 dots and 3 lines. Inside of that one, you can save, you can go to the gallery, you can open up a new picture. Over here, this one, the mountains with the little plus sign, that's how you include a picture that you've saved from the internet, or a selfie, or photo. Now we're going to use our background that we saved from Safari. So I'm going to click on the oh, I need to get my toucan back. Hold on. Toucan, come here. Click on him from the gallery. Now he's ready. I'm going to turn my screen so I can see the mountains with the plus sign and click on there. Inside of there, I'm going to go to my photos or all photos. At the bottom should be the one you saved. If you put it on the screen, you should be able to spin it and adjust the size. At the top, you can click done when it fits the paper just how you want it. Click done. Now this is a little confusing. On the right side, your toucan is hiding behind the background. So hold down on him, drag him to the top, and then he's on top of the background again. If you click the 3 dots and 3 lines at the top, you can go to a new sketch or you can click gallery. Both will ask you if you want to save. At the top, click save. Now that I'm done with my toucan, I am so proud of him and I want to save him. Remember, at the top, the 3 dots and 3 lines is where you can save it to your gallery. Inside the gallery, I think there's an icon to export it or send it back to Seesaw, and I'd love to see your results. So send them back to me. Next up, I want to show you how to save this and share it on Seesaw. At the top, if you click the 3 dots and 3 lines, you can click New Sketch, Create. And here's my new paper for my next project. I'm going to go back to the 3 dots and 3 lines and click this time on Gallery. And I'm going to scroll over to my toucan. In the bottom right corner, there's a little icon that you can tap on. And at the top, your choice for share, you got to click on share. Then after that, I'm going to click Save Image, and now it's in my photo library on your iPad. So if you go to Photos, you could share that photo on Seesaw. Alright guys, hope you had fun. If you need to, go back, watch the video for any reminders. I had fun teaching you this. Talk to you again soon. Peace! Bye, kids! Bye.